Good morning. Today is October 7th. It's a Saturday here. I am about to head up to my property up north, about a 2-hour drive. It's 3:30 in the morning here, so I'd like to get there by 5:30. It's been drizzling most of the night. Should help me get into my stand quietly, but it'll help the deer move quietly through the woods as well. So it's gonna drizzle, I think, midday, but this is actually the first cold front of fall for us. So it's been in the 70s and even low 80s since the beginning of fall here in Michigan. So today it's got a high of 49 degrees and it's gonna be a little wet. It's been wet the later part of the week, coming into the weekend, but it's gonna rain a little bit midday. But for the most part, while I'm in the woods, I don't think I'll get too wet. So hopefully the deer are on their feet while I'm out there. I've got a couple of stands in mind based on the wind, looking at a west to northwest or west-northwest wind. Pretty light, I think a high of 7 miles an hour-ish. So got some entries and exits planned. With that, I think we're gonna have a pretty good day today. If not, then at least we're in a stand. So I'll see you in the stand. All right, we are in the stand. It's about 9 o'clock this morning. The rain has held off, but the forecast keeps changing. Every time I look at it, it says rain in a few minutes. It's pretty chilly. It's 42. It's actually staying colder than it was supposed to. I had a doe with 2 fawns come through maybe 45 minutes ago. Came right under the stand. Went around this bowl that I'm sitting on the edge of and headed into the hardwoods. Probably gonna go bed down in there for the afternoon. Hopefully the bucks are on their feet, but I'm not sure. We'll find out. Got a buck bedded down about 40 yards out. Right under those cedars there. He's upwind from me. I'm not sure what he's gonna do when he stands back up. I have a gap at 40 yards. If he goes one direction, if he goes the other direction, he's either gonna be gone or he's coming in. About 9:30. We're gonna play this one by ear. All right, it is noon on October 7th. At about 9:15, I had a really nice 8-point come in and bed down at 40 yards. He's still there. I planned on getting down, having lunch, and reassessing, but he's been here for almost 3 hours, bedded down at 40 yards. He was facing me, and he's directly upwind, so he has no chance of smelling me, but he can see. I don't have a shot. He stood up about an hour ago, stretched, did a 360, laid back down, but he's angling a little more south now, and the wind's coming out of the west. hoping I get him when he stands up. He's gonna do probably one of three things. He's gonna go back the way he came from. If he does, I might have a 40-yard shot, but it'll only be for a small window. Two is he walks off the direction he was heading when he got here, and I don't have any shots. He's gone. Or three, there is a trail that comes down and can split in either direction around me, which will bring him sub 20. So I'm hoping option three, but I have no idea. I wish I brought my lunch out here with me now, but I'm not gonna complain because this is pretty cool. I got a little bit of footage of them, but my main camera's dying. If that camera battery dies, there's no way I can use my phone. I don't have any kind of mount or anything, so hopefully I can get this all on film when something happens, but there's a chance that I won't. So either way, hope you're in the woods. It's October 7th. Let's rock and roll. All right, hey everybody. I guess I'll get right to it. Obviously I didn't catch the shot on film. Kind of called it in my interview I was giving it to the camera right about noonish. Kind of thought my battery on my main camera was gonna die. I was waiting for this guy to stand up to make a move. As soon as he stood up, it was 12:36. He stood up, I turned my main camera on, got the flashing red lights, shut right back off. Cold weather really kind of depletes those batteries quick. So I decided to proceed anyway. Obviously there's nothing I could do from a camera side. So he actually took option one that I was talking about in the interview. He stood up, he took a couple steps right into my opening. And the opening I had was pretty small and it was at 20 yards. So he was 40 yards from me. The opening in a couple of cedar hemlocks, the opening in the couple of hemlocks was pretty small, but it was at 20 yards. So I had to shoot through that hole to hit him. In all, it was a pretty awesome first hunt of the year for me. October 7th. I was in the woods for, I guess, just over 6 hours. It's about 9:15 is when he strolled in. He decided to bed down right near me. Obviously that canceled my lunch plans. I stuck it out as long as he was willing to be there. So like I said, at 12:36, he stood up, took the 40-yard shot. Again, I apologize for the lack of film, but you know what? This is a memorable hunt for me. This is a buck I have pictures of last year. Actually on October 2nd, I passed on this buck last year. It was him and two other 8 points. There was a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 3-year-old. All came by my stand last year at, he was the 2-year-old at the time. Very similar frame. He had this same sweep right here on his left side. All of his tips curled in just a little bit and he had short brows. So he's really got the same frame as he had last year. The only difference is that he just took on a little mass, a little height, and a little width. So I could not be happier with this deer though. It's really cool when you get the opportunity at a buck that you've seen before, or you've got some level of history with, especially when you made the conscious decision not to shoot them before. So this is a really nice buck for the area, good representation for what the Central Michigan region has. But they do get bigger, they do get older, as long as you let them. But for me, this was a buck that is definitely satisfying. I'm very happy to have him. So that's all I have. Again, if you made it this far in the video, thank you, and I apologize for not really getting the full shot and recovery on film. Once I knew the main camera was done, I really kind of wrote off filming and realized I should probably close this out if I want to make a video. So good luck to you guys in the rest of your season. It's still early. Got another buck tag, I got a doe tag. Once I fill that other doe tag, if I do, I'll probably get another one. So hopefully I can make some more videos and get better with the video content anyhow. So once again, have a good rest of your season, stay safe, and cheers.